I haven't missed a shot yet.
No, I'm just saying, like.
So don't come at me when I'm practicing. You're practicing, but now you're ruining my day. So don't fuck with me. Okay? I'm not that guy.
Why go to an office and work for someone else? In today's episode of Big Boy Pants Golf, I'm going to show you how to be a successful YouTuber, and this is going to be the Superstar Golf Edition. Yes, do you love golf? Do you love YouTube? Why not put them both together? One of the keys to starting a successful YouTube golf channel is to focus on instruction. The instruction you provide as you're not a golf teaching pro will be of minimal use. In every other episode, reverse the instruction, saying that the instruction from your prior episode was actually wrong. No one thinks you know what you're talking about, so there's really no pressure. And they shouldn't rely on you because there's a lot of actual PGA pros out there like Patrick Harrington giving instruction, and they've won 3 majors. You've won none. There really aren't that many golf fundamentals, so if you don't reverse yourself, you'll run out of content real fast. In one episode, for example, talk about the benefits of having an upright swing versus a flat swing, and then realize that actually the flat swing is better than an upright swing. There's 2 episodes right there. Tell us the origins of your upright golf swing. How'd you end up with such an upright golf swing?
I'm nearing 49, had a few car accidents, treated my body really badly, and hence the upright golf swing.
Do you think the upright is actually better on your body than the flatter swing?
You know what? It's a theory to be tested. I'll give it a chance.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay, so yeah, it's a very upright swing. Okay. But it goes. So I'm gonna give your little flatty swing here. You're calling the Richard Kuchar. Like
If you're taking golf swing advice from guys who sometimes break 90, you only have yourself to blame.
It's like a flaccid, where you just let it hang, versus upright, where you're like stiff and erect. Like your swing needs diagonal. Or not, whatever, we'll see. Flat. That's one.
Now, to finish this episode, just keep showing upright versus flat swings in slow-mo, then decide one is better than the other, based on the science. The other main focal point for golf nerds is the equipment. They always think that if they just get the right driver or the right shaft in their club, suddenly they're going to hit it straight. But the driver or the shaft isn't the reason you're hitting 10 inches behind the ball. That's simply lack of athletic ability, or hand-eye coordination, or a combination of both. Let's focus right now on how, for example, you can do an equipment review. This equipment review episode is tentatively titled Fool's Gold. For the record, I always come prepared.
You brought it.
See that thing?
Here's what people don't realize is that when you say you came prepared, they need a little bit of information showing all the other clear, semi-clear head covers.
You know what?
Okay,
Johan.
iron covers, putter
Johan,
cover.
I'm going to cover this in an episode by itself. Oh, you don't want to steal this club, do you? It's an 845 driver. Who wants that? But it isn't.
So you got the.
It's misleading.
It's very misleading. I like how you're like, I'm gonna mislead them. Back in the day, guys would have a stock stereo in, and then their glove box would open up, and they had their Kenwood in there. You know, so like, oh, I see. All you see is a stock radio. You're not gonna break in.
Who wants this?
What's that? Head covers. The sneaky way to hide your great clubs.
The Johan did originally offer me a Mizuno pitching wedge for my pink beryllium copper pitching wedge. Oh, hell no. Johan did try to tie me out with a Mizuno wedge, to which I responded, Mizuno doesn't make wedges.
Okay, so now I want to mention something to you. Okay, I want to point this out to everybody who doesn't know this. Your comment is ill educated. Here's what has happened. Now, it's only been within the last 5 years that Mizuno, where they make their same foundry in Hiroshima for their irons, they now make their wedges out of, which means they're forged in the same way as the famed buttery soft Mizuno irons, because nothing feels like a Mizuno, right?
The only way I would play Mizuno wedges is if they made them in that Sapporo beer factory.
That would be cool. but they actually, I'm just saying, not that it matters to you, but the reality is these new ones, the S18, S20, I believe the even goes back further. They're in the Hiroshima, so they're forged. Boron, forged goodness, okay? I don't want everyone to be uneducated out there. Knowledge is power, people. Knowledge is power. You're titling it fool's gold. I'm going with beryllium copper, the most dangerous irons in the game, baby.
Literally?
Deadly.
Literally bad for your health.
Literally, it killed the crafting people who made this shit.
That's what they had to stop it.
Yeah. So it would come out of the forge. Fumes are coming off of the metal, okay? The hot metal, it has fumes coming off, okay? And then you got these guys who are like, hey, you know, I'm making these great clubs. Ooh, look at me, I'm having a good time making beryllium copper.
The history of beryllium copper being used in golf clubs is actually quite tragic. So notice the use of an upbeat soundtrack.
And they're dying in 5 years. Or I'm sorry, the cases were showing that it was like, you know,
They sacrificed so that others could have better
yes,
feel.
soft, buttery beryllium copper feel.
Now,
you know?
give me my bad boy.
It is yours, but now this
Oh, wait a second. It sounds like there's some like.
no, this is what you wanted. The XF. The weird part was you are absolutely correct, sir. I actually thought it was an EF. In my head, I'm like, they spell it with an E, extreme.
Johan, it's so bizarre to me when I'm saying, dude, it's the XF, and you're like, it's called the EF, and I look it up, I'm like, no, dude, it's the XF, extreme forgiveness. We live in a world now where the E is silent. Extreme sports, is it with an EX? No, it's just extreme. Here's the other one. The word very has died out. Everything is super now, right?
Yeah, I use Uber, same thing.
Uber?
Super Uber.
Okay,
Yeah, same thing.
okay, but you can't go the other way because you can't have very man.
Yes,
Think about that.
yes, you're right.
Oh, there's a deep moment. So you know what's crazy is I'm a huge P770s guy, and because of my P770s, you got the P790s.
I went and got the P79s because of him. I'll admit that. That is true.
And I thought, okay, you've reached the promised land. Somehow, using some kind of golf braille system where you close your eyes and you felt it out, you ended up with these bad boys.
Yeah.
And when I hit it, I was like, this is actually more forgiving, more juicy than my P774 iron. And now we've made this fool's gold exchange.
So look what's happening here, okay? I recently came into a 2 through pitching wedge of the Ping IST beryllium copper goodness, okay? Which again, they stopped making after this series right here, this actual this iron series. They stopped because of the lawsuits and the damaging things. It was killing people, okay? Deadly irons, I call them, but I love them.
You know what? You're basically making these in a mine, getting black lung.
Yes, you are. That's what the process was deadly. That's what they said. But now, look at what he's getting, the newbie goodness here. My problem is I had to actually go to a full-on like hybrid or a fairway wood because for me, I need the
You need more
forgiveness.
even more.
No, beyond an iron. That's the thing. I go beyond a hybrid. I think I believe my 20 degree or what. This might be an 18 degree. What was it? Do you remember?
I think your hybrid is a 21 or 22 degrees.
Because like this is a standard loft.
48 degrees.
48. This is a jacked up steroid. Bryson DeChambeau
No.
had a baby with pieces of metal.
Do you
and
know
brought
what
this
the
out of
loft
his
is?
vaginas?
Do you know what the loft is?
Sorry. No. I think it's 18 and a half.
Incorrect, sir.
What is it?
It's 20.5.
0.5. Okay. So normally they'd be around 22.
Which
Okay.
is the exactly.
Standard, old school, whatever you want to call it, classic lofts. All right, everyone has a different name for it. I call it what I grew up with. All right, I'm not trying to put my age in.
Here's my thing: is the standard 2 iron used to be 18 degrees.
Yes.
So how is this 4 iron 20.5?
So here's the thing with that. So at 20.5 and still being able to get a high launch out of it, it's all design, Okay, Bob Parsons went literally crazy and was like, listen, if you didn't have a budget, right, you scientific engineering, if you didn't have a budget, make an iron, okay? And they, he gave them free reign. They went nuts. This is the kind of thing they produce when you don't have a budget, okay? Now, granted, everyone's gonna say it's pricey. How much did it cost to give you more strokes taken off of your game? How much would it cost you?
You know how much it cost me? It cost me 1 piece of fool's gold.
Beautiful, beautiful. No, that's fair. It's fair though.
We did it.
Yeah, we both gained. I love it.
Love it. Dude.
Another idea for a golf YouTube episode do a training aid review to urban Latino music.
The quality product that we're looking at today is the Professional Sports System Finger 10.
Purchasable off of eBay for about 10 bucks.
Selected premium environment. Designed in USA. Not designed. They wanted to save a little extra money and took the E&D off to give you more technology in the product. That's what I'm assuming.
Why don't you open that bad boy up? Excellent job pumping it up.
Trying to get my strap on here. Don't want that sticking out. Aesthetically, I don't like that. There we go. Okay, a little connection here for the strappy. Now, your ball can hang from your strap. Not too far, unlike a ball gag, but and this is adjustable. So figure out your.
I was just gonna ask that if that was adjustable.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to hold it between your forearms while you're hitting.
Yes. So I'm just trying to get it to. Yeah, there it goes.
Let's give it a go.
As you saw from the opening of this how-to golf YouTube video, I always recommend starting a beef with the person next to you on the range. Really spices things up.
I'm so uncomfortable.
There it is.
You know what though? This is a strangle. This is a danger right here. I'm just telling you. Straight danger.
Entre tus brazos descanso tu amor, procuro nunca soltarlo, recordando siempre tu calor para nunca de mí desatar.
That dangerous device whips around, catches your golf club in your full swing, pulls the strap. It's a danger. I'm just saying. It's a slight choking hazard for anyone out there getting it off of the Amazons and eBays.
Okay, so what are we giving it for the full swing?
What's the high? 5 or 10?
I'd say 10.
1 to 10? I'm gonna go with like a 4.
You know what? I'm gonna say 3.
I've seen either. There's other ways. I know there are other ways. Other things you can use. That won't cause a freaking choking hazard. I would even take a small toy from like Target or Walmart that is a ball without any strap on it. Okay? That is less dangerous.
You can still give a thumbs up to this episode that showed you how to be the golf YouTuber you always wanted to be.